Society seems to lose empathy for boys as they start to age. How has this affected you? Any resources, articles that touches on this topic? I injured my knee pretty badly 2 weeks ago. Hospital trip and everything. Likely a torn meniscus, but without an MRI it's just a guess. I'm limping and can't extend my knee entirely. Came back to work this week. My manager is a pretty nice guy and told me to do the best I can and that I could change up how I do my work to stay off my feet, so a job I normally do standing is now a job I've changed so I can do it sitting. But the guy the first work, who's in his late 50s, thinks I'm milking the fact I can now sit down and is treating me like I'm the biggest scumbag known to man, even though he knows I injured my knee. He's even said he's worked with injuries before and not gotten any special privileges like I have. So lol. It feels like either I need to figure out how to help myself or just die. Those are the only two options. It's given me a really bitter outlook on people and what my life is supposed to be, because I can't help myself. I've been trying for years. It's like the world wants me dead, but I won't let them get their way. Made me lose empathy for the world as a teen. Now in my early 20s I'm trying to get it back. Well, when I was going through a horrible time in the military, I notified the base psychologist and we had a meeting. I told him I was suicidal, that I had anxiety attacks and more. His response: man up, get more anxiety attacks until they won't bother you. So I went to another psychologist. She told me she has no way to help me, but wanted me to sign a form that if I commit suicide without notifying my commander, he is actually the most amazing commander in the world in my opinion, my family won't get the perks of a fallen soldier's family. I didn't sign it 'cause I was suicidal, not an idiot. It didn't change anything. I still had a rifle on me and a few full clips. I have a friend that went to the psychologist for reasons similar to mine. She got a month at home to get better, she got perks to not do the things that stress her, she didn't see a rifle since that day. But I think it's mostly that they were horrible psychologists rather than society being *******, because everyone on base were there for me without even knowing what I was going through. They just noticed I didn't feel like myself. A book that really helped me was No More Mr. Nice Guy. It's basically a book that helps you realize who you really are. I've been following the words in it, and my life has really taken a turn for the better. Also, I learned to love myself. It helped me really not care about what others thought of me, because my self-worth was based on my own feelings, not others. But you are unfortunately correct that people care less as men get older. It's a sad trend. That's why I try to always be an open and apathetic ear to anyone who needs someone. It was abrupt. In high school they gave me caseworkers and put me in therapy when I had trouble in school. Then basically on my 18th birthday the entire world was just like ************ you, if you have any more problems you can just go to jail or die in the street. By losing empathy towards society. It's made me keep in touch with my male friends that I have a lot in common with. I basically use our phone conversations as unofficial therapy sessions. The sad part is it's scary how often they share things with me that I strongly feel they haven't been able to share with anyone else. Honestly man, people forget that at any age, a little checkup, a hug, or even little words of affirmation could make someone's entire month. Well, I have basically realized it's expected of me to dedicate myself to others. Whether it be family, work, or whatever. It seems looked down upon to just live life for you. Well, that. My life is mine. I'll try to do some good, but I'm living life for me. Not having kids, not going after a crazy busy job either. I'd like a partner, but only if it's the right person for me. If not, I'll stay single. When I was younger, it didn't matter what I was doing or what time it was, if I felt like I could generally go to anyone and cry my eyes out. When I hit approximately 10 to 11 I noticed this behavior was suddenly frowned upon, or I'd get the "is he serious" look. Only time I've properly cried in the past 12 years is when my granddad passed away, and even then it was overwhelming and actually felt kind of scary to feel that way when it should be natural. While it sounds good on the surface, never crying and so on, without proper control it can build up and boil over for most men. I reckon that's why suicides are so high, or why some men are overly aggressive. When I realized this I started meditating and using gym as a stress relief and anger management tactic. It's done wonders for me. Like most things, accept it and move on. It's important to have outlets though. For me it's running or making music. For resources, you could look up Warren Farrell and The Gender Empathy Gap, https://medium.com/@nemco/-there-a-gender-empathy-gap-1085cc/2879c or look about male disposability, https://youtube.be/vp8tov-ba. There are people out there who do genuinely care about men. Reading these so I can try to be the best mom I can be to my son. I'm sorry that this is how boys are treated. Starting to unapologetically put myself first. My needs come first. I'm the only one who that truly gives a **** about me outside of what I can provide. I may as well feed that animal. As someone with ASD who struggles with day-go-day social interactions, it's horrible as I'm just told to man up every time I have a negative reaction. On LinkedIn multiple times I have seen a woman's post about how she was sobbing because she got denied from a job and then she gets a bazillion likes and people giving nice comments. I just imagine what the reaction would have been if a man posted the exact same sort of thing. I just get angry when many women will talk about how men have everything so easy and how women have everything so hard. Both ***** have their own struggles, and I think most of the time men just get hated on and get no real emotional support for their struggles, while women get an entire army of people offering them support. I feel like a burden or weak if I open up to people. I'm 31 now, but at about 28 I started cultivating a close group of friends. I really evaluated the people I had around me to find out who I could open up to on a deeper level. My mom was dying of cancer and eventually died, and those times were *********. It made me see who was a friend and who was an associate. Nothing wrong with either, it's just knowing where you stand and not expecting more than what you'll get. Give up your sanity and struggle through life like me. I'm a raging alcoholic now. Fiancé died. Nobody wanted to hear it, just get back to work. I got the lesson pretty early on that I wasn't supposed to express negative emotions to anyone at any time, so I just stuffed everything down. I haven't really feel much empathy of note in my life. Guess I can't really blame people if they can't tell I have a problem. Here's a gross generalization for the sake of gross generalizations. Men in much of the world are seen as expendable while women are seen as property. Men are expected to fend for themselves or discarded by the world. Women are expected to be fended for or they are discarded by the world. No one gives a ***** about men or women in distinct ways. Since those ways diverge, it can make men and women internalize it as no one caring about the gender they belong to, when in reality every person and other living organism is desperately trying to survive as best we can. It's a lonely existence, but one we all share despite the divergence of our experiences. It has made me feel like I cannot go to anyone, including my partner, when I have an emotional crisis of any level. I have isolated myself often enough to deal with emotional pain and trauma so often that I don't have any long-term friends anymore. The crazy part is I don't blame them at all. If they acted like I did, I would stop reaching out after a while too. That is one thing that I see a lot more of now than I did when I was coming up, is that little boys aren't automatically labeled weak or ***** for not being stoic at all times. It's hard to always be okay. If you are a woman reading this somehow, please remember that not being okay doesn't constitute some failure on your part. Sometimes you are just not okay, and sometimes we are too.